So Prescott and the Cowboys now with a 1st and 10 at their own 25-yard line. They start on the ground with Elliott. And forget that 100-yard rushing game, at least for the moment, as he'll lose yardage here and fall back under the century mark for the game.
And that's what this defense is going to need to do more in the second half. Good pressure that time, forces some indecision in the backfield. He's going to wind up being taken down for a nice loss.
Check. We're going to 53.
His team showed up.
Check 24. Check 24. Kill. Then we're going to 53. 26.
They play fake to Elliott. Now Prescott. He's going to fire one deep over the middle. Thrown across his body, and it's intercepted. Picked off by Von Bell.
And, Brandon, this is a real nice job defensively of getting inside a quarterback's head and figuring out, okay, where is he going with the football? Because you can make an educated guess defensively, not all the time, but sometimes. And when you're right, you've got a decent chance of coming away with the football.
They'll try to get the offense going with Kamara. And he'll get about 4 across the 30 to the 32. Tough running there. That's a hard-earned 4 yards.
Yeah, those are the unsung kind of runs. They don't fill up the stat sheet, but they do set you up in good position on second down.
On second down, Kamara takes this one across the 35 to the 36, a gain of about 4.
Back-to-back 4-yard runs. Now, look, if they just do that all the way downfield, ball ends up in the end zone, but that's a little difficult to do.
Yeah, I think now 3rd and 2, that defense ready to stiffen up and stop that run.
Here we go. 13. 80 weapons. Hey, Delta.
Breeze looking to throw on 3rd and 2. That's complete to his running back, Kamara. And he'll be stopped right at midfield. A 3rd down conversion with a strong gain of 14. Got to say, I was a little surprised to see him, Charles, come out in the shotgun on 3rd and less than a yard.
Yeah, but the way the NFL is nowadays, we hardly ever see anyone really run for it on short yardage. So they're going to throw the football more times than not. That was a nice, easy rhythm throw right there, and they pick up the 1st down.
The 20. And he takes this down deep on the Cowboys side of the field. A big pickup of 38.
This has been a good drive so far. It's been the running game for the most part that's powered them down there. Another nice burst there, picking up a 1st down. Now it's 1st and 10, as you said, in the red zone.
And that play going absolutely nowhere as he's belted before he could get out of the backfield. Defensively, it was Leighton Vander Esch up from his linebacker spot. Into double coverage, and it's intercepted. Snags it for the pick, and a short return to the 6-yard line.
Here we go, 46.
They'll start the drive with Elliott. And he's going to take this up past the 10 to about the 11. Call that a gain of 5 as the clock ticks inside of 2 minutes to go now in the 3rd.
I think we can safely say that those types of plays are the backbone of this offense. We know not every run's going to be a big hitter, but you know they'll take that type of result on each and every attempt.
And they'll bring him down here right around the 17-yard line. 6 yards the pickup, and that's a 1st down.
First and 10 at the 17-yard line.
Here we go. 4-8.
Watch the pass. Here we go.
They'll run on 1st down. It's Elliott. Elliott a 1st down and more. He's able to rip off 32 on that one. It's a 1st down. You know, I have a pretty good friend, Charles Davis, who tells me that when he sees plays like that, strong runs to the right, reminds him of the 1960s Green Bay Packers.
Boy, those were the days back when the fullback actually carried the ball as well as blocked. Then you had a halfback. You had pulling guards, guys who could get out and run. And you can hear the great coach saying it back then. So we get a seal here, And a seal here, and we run this play right in the alley.
The big play has him all the way out near midfield for a 1st and 10. Prescott down. And this one complete to Witten over the middle. And they get to him after a gain of 6 to the 46.
Now that's staying ahead of the chains. Really good pickup on 1st down, hitting the tight end there. Now it brings up a 2nd and manageable.
Just found a hole in that zone. 6 yards was the pickup on the last completion, so here's 2nd and 4. They'll try the right side with Elliott. And some room to Ezekiel Elliott going to take it the distance. Touchdown, Cowboys. Ezekiel Elliott, his 2nd touchdown of the afternoon. And the Cowboys will add on to their lead. And Charles, the 2nd time today that he has hit pay dirt.
And once you score the first one, there is that natural tendency, and there's also that eagerness to get back there again. Oh, he smells it. This guy smelled the end zone, and twice he's gotten there.
Extra point by Marr, up and good. And the lead is up to 15 now. Following the touchdown, here's Marr to kick it away. This fielded a few yards into the end zone. And no run back here. This will be a touchback, and it comes out to the 25-yard line. So Bree's going to lead the Saints up here, 1st and 10 at their 25-yard line. Trying to shake off the interception from the last drive. He'll look to throw. He throws and he hits the slant route to Thomas. And they'll get it all the way up about 5 yards shy of midfield. Just like that, a pickup of 20 on their first play from scrimmage. Back now in Arlington, it's the Saints who hold the football, but they're trailing as we begin the 4th quarter of play.
Ready? 95-56, 95-56. That's what I do. Tonight.
Breeze now on 1st down. Looking for Ginn, and it's intercepted. Picked off by the linebacker, Sean Lee. Facing this 4th quarter deficit, felt like they had to throw the ball, and on the other side, they were ready.
No doubt about it. They're playing situational football. They look at the clock. They know the lead that they have, and all they're doing is playing pass on every down.
Playing the pass, picking it off, and now big time in the driver's seat.
Here we go.
Check back 47. I'm going to come back to
Here we go. Go to 54. Go to 54. Line.
On 1st down, it's Elliott. And I think this defense knew what was coming as he is smothered behind the line. That's going to go as a loss of 6, and it'll set him back for 2nd down. So now they operate back from their side of the field here, 2nd and long.
Done.
Out of the gun, here's Prescott. The tight end Jarwin with it out on the left side. 6 yards is the pickup, and that'll lead to a 3rd down.
Let's not quibble about the gain there on 2nd down. That was a positive play because that was a take-what-you-can-get situation. Got out to the tight end. Now it gives him a much better opportunity to convert on 3rd down.
Let's go, defense. Let's get out the field, defense.
Hey, check Mike 47. Check Mike 47.
Hey, man.
Hey, 2-2. 2-2.
On third down, it's Prescott. Nowhere to escape, and he goes down. A.J. Klein drops him for a loss of 10, and it's going to be 4th and long.
Now, that was just absolute perfect man coverage. Nowhere for them to go with the football. Led to a sack, and that's really difficult to do in today's NFL with all these gazelles running around that you're trying to cover in the secondary.
Out now comes the Cowboys punter. Always a good sign when your first punt comes in the 4th quarter.
The Saints take over first and 10 at their own 15-yard line.
So Brees going to lead the Saints up here, 1st and 10 at their own 15. Trying to shake off the interception. He'll look to throw. And nowhere to fit that football in. It's knocked away and incomplete. Anthony Brown right there to knock it away.
When I watched that play, I thought about what my coaches had told me in the past. The biggest teaching point, get your head around. Locate the football so you can make a play on it while it's in the air. That's exactly what he did there. That was nice.
To throw once more on 2nd and 10. Brees. And that is incomplete. He couldn't hold on through the contact. Brings up 2nd down. Looking to go back to Thomas again. And it's 3rd down. Now a handoff. Here's Kamara. Kamara's got the first down and then some. And he's going to get this to the 40-yard line. 25 yards to pick up there and also a first down.
Well, sometimes, Brandon, there's just not a secret to how things get done. He's been running well all game long, and they continue to rely on him in this key situation.
They told us they were going to rely on him. They have. He comes through there, a big 3rd down conversion. Chewing up big yardage. Another nice gain there. This one goes for 20. From their own 40 to the other 40. The gain of 20 leads to 1st and 10. Shotgun now for Brees. And the tip there altered the ball flight, and it falls incomplete. It'll be 2nd down.
Before that last pass, 2 interceptions had already been thrown. And this last one tipped in the air, which means everyone on defense
nowhere to escape, and he goes down. Now the Cowboys going to burn the first of their timeouts. That'll leave them with 2 remaining. We'll be back after this. Third and long now after the sack of Brees, and the Saints up against it here.
Switch. We got 21.
Brees going to throw. And he's going to go down again.
Brandon, what I remember most about playing with guys who knew how to rush the passer, they would just tell you, just cover people for me, just long enough for me to get there. And that's exactly what happened on that play.
All right, they're going to try and keep hope alive here on 4th down. They're going for it.
Break it down, fellas. Break it down.
The Saints do snap it. It's Brees. Oh, the pressure too great, and he goes down once more. Tyrone Crawford and Dallas, they'll take over in terrific field position. And a strange one here, a little befuddled. They're sending out the field goal unit now. This to make it a 3-score game late. And this one is right down Broadway. And that will make this now an 18-point ball game. The Cowboys going to use their 2nd timeout now. That's going to leave them with just 1 remaining here in this 4th quarter. So that one will be accepted.
Let's go. Mike.
Ready. 5-9.
I'm coming up to you.
1-8.
Hey, look. 48. Hey, we go back to 48.
Hey, box drop, box drop.
48. 48.
Here we go, here we go.
There we go, here we go. 48.
Hey, easy.
48, Mike. Come on, D.
0-2, 0-2.
On first down, Breeze. He's going to launch this thing. That's caught inside the 20. A big pickup of 38.
You know I'm going to lean towards the defender, right? You know I'm going to do that.
I know.
That's a tough situation for him as I see it. But the truth of the matter is, that ball was not streaking towards him. Had a little arc on it. He's got to find a way to get his head around and make a play on the football.
The Saints going to call the first of their timeouts. That'll leave them with 2 remaining. We'll be back after this.
Hey, high 7.
Breeze to throw on second down. His pass caught at the 4. And he'll take it into the end zone for the Saints touchdown. An 11-yard touchdown. And the Saints make some inroads here to that deficit. Off the play fake to Kamara, it's Breeze. And the Cowboys' pressure gets there this time for the sack.
I feel like we're going to see more and more of this continue to flow into the NFL game, and that is the quarterback run game. Not successful here going for 2, but it's not something that people shy away from totally anymore either.
In particular, do you think more so around the goal line?
I think so. Anytime it's short yardage, anytime you can go ahead and keep the ball in the hands of the quarterback who's athletic, you go ahead and do that rather than risk a handoff or a pitch.
They just couldn't get it done there, though. 2-point try fails. And this is good. He got just enough to clear the crossbar as he drops it in from long distance. And that right there is something we've seen, 15 times in NFL history. That will officially go down as a 60-yard field goal.
And everything has to be absolutely perfect for this to have any chance. He's got to get it out low and really drive through it. And I tell you, that was one heck of a kick. One heck of a decision on the sideline to even try it as well.
A 10th carry for Kamara. And maybe a measure of revenge there. He's had his way in this one, but this time they get him behind the line.
Well, Brandon, he's had a great day, but sometimes the other guys make a play against you. What's that expression they like to use in the NFL? Those guys get paid too, you know.
Yeah, in college they say, hey, they're on scholarship too. In the NFL, they're getting paid too. With the day he's had, you can have one go in the wrong direction. They try to throw on second down, but this one is incomplete. The Saints on third down. They've hit 2 for 4 thus far. This is 3rd and 11. Breeze now to throw. And a diving grab. I think he got that. Yes. It'll be a gain of 8, but it'll also lead to a 4th down.
Well, that kind of catch is supposed to pay off with at least a first down, isn't it?
Instead, he'll just add it to his highlight reel, but they don't pick up the first.
Yeah, he gets the yardage, he gets the catch, but now they have a decision to make.
They had to go for it with such little time remaining, and that's going to be just about all she wrote for this one. So now on comes the field goal unit, and this will be a, shall we say, a rather optimistic try here. This to make it a 3-score game late. And the holder's going to keep it. He's going to try to run for it. And he will lose yardage back to the 34-yard line. Now we'll get a quick timeout called by New Orleans, number 2, as it comes with exactly a minute to go in the football game. Well, the first play of the drive lost 4. Now they'll look to move it forward here on 2nd and 14.
Check. Check hot route. Hot.
Hey, 47. We're going to 54. Why here? 26.
So Prescott here to throw. And intercepted. Maybe the turning point they need. Picked up by Marcus Williams. Cooper was the intended target. two-score game here in the fourth, and that pick, it kind of keeps the door ajar, doesn't it?
It does, and you wonder about their strategy because with a two-score lead, you would think maybe you're just sitting on it and trying to drain some clock. It's almost like they felt like, hey, we've got a good cushion. We can keep pressing it. It ended up costing them.
He's going to let it go deep for the end zone, and that will be incomplete. Would have been a big hitter if they had connected. Instead, it's second down.
Tremendous field position there and a perfect time to do exactly what they did. Take a shot at the end zone, and they went for...
And this is caught now for a late touchdown. So hold everything here. This one's not over yet. Okay, so they got the score. Do you go for one here and save the possible two-point conversion for later?
I think you do, because if you go for two here and you don't get it, that's deflation.
Yeah.
Now you're wondering why you're even going for it. Take the easy one now and come back and try and get it later.
Mike 54. Mike 54. Watch the screen.
Greystone, Travis.
They're going to keep it on the ground. And he will get into the end zone to shave 2 more points off the deficit. So still a little over 40 seconds to go. Time enough to put a drive together if they can get this onside kick. And the kick goes outside the white lines. That's why the flag comes out.
Yes, and that was an error by the kicker, and it will give the offense great starting field position.
Prescott now 13 of 16 throwing the football. It's 1st and 10. Now Prescott. And he can't get a throw away. He's taken down. Now the Saints will use their 3rd and final timeout as the clock will stop with 37 seconds to play. After the sack on 1st down, Prescott. That one complete to Elliott. A big gain there after going backwards, and that'll lead to a 3rd down. The offense on 3rd down tonight, they've been good. 3 for 4 thus far. They're looking at 3rd and a few inches. To throw is Prescott. He's going to float this over the middle. And he's going to be intercepted a 3rd time. Picked off by Von Bell. But he will not be able to bring it back. My goodness, what a bizarre ending. The kind of decision that could get a quarterback released before he gets back to the locker room. But fortunately for him and his crew, the ball game is over. Well, Charles, they were close in the end, but they couldn't get that last play, that last little miracle play done. They were within striking distance, but couldn't find a way to score.
They definitely had hope. They definitely had opportunity. But they definitely had a chance.